Greetings and salutations, Kimberly Toko Tenacious T. Thank you for listening. And my lovely co-host,
Haley Schuster, the Blue Line Agent.
And our fabulous guest today, Weston Gibson. Say hi.
Hello.
And who are you?
He's got a country voice.
Oh, he does. Boy, we've got some surprises.
Get ready for the real estate show that takes you across the barriers and into the danger zone. That Bitchin' Real Estate Podcast with your host, Tenacious T.
Oh, yeah. I've known this young man since a wee little toddler.
Yeah.
And gosh, my husband, that amazing man who puts up with me 24/7. He went to high school with your daddy.
I think middle school and high school.
Yes.
I think they've known each other for almost 45 years or something crazy. Yeah.
So here you are. You get your real estate license. Was it 3 years ago?
2.5.
2.5 years
Yeah.
ago. And you're already kicking my butt, boy.
I'm not kicking your butt. No way. No, I'm doing well. I've been very blessed, but I'm definitely not kicking your butt, or either you or Haley. I've been watching.
I don't know.
Get
I
outta
don't
here.
know. We'll talk about those
All right.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
6
outta
months
here.
on me, man.
Well, one thing
Wow.
I can say when I'm watching you online, because I kind of feel like the den mother, and I'm watching your Facebook, I so admire what a wonderful husband and father you are.
Oh, thank you. That's like the number one most important thing. You
Yeah.
know, families first. I've got a beautiful 17-month-old daughter, and she is special in every way.
Oh,
And
gosh,
my
yes.
wife. We were married for 4 years October, so we're almost there. And
Can we say that like you totally have like the hot wife?
I do. You look at me and you're like, she might be a 7, but no, she's a 10.
Holy
She's a
cow.
hard 10.
Yeah.
I way out kicked my coverage on that one.
Yeah, but I can say that you bring a lot of joy to her life, and
I try, or a lot of pain. You know, it depends on what day.
What's your daughter's name?
Emery.
Oh, that's
Emery
cute.
Kathleen. She's
and we
very
have a
cute.
little baby on the way.
No. We're trying. We're working on
Okay.
it.
I knew the last time we talked to you, had discussed expanding the family. Yes.
I bought a minivan this weekend.
Oh, no.
I bought a minivan.
The sexy minivan.
We
yes.
just bought a new car like 2 weekends ago, and the sales guy was pushing minivan so hard, and I was like, look, you couldn't carry my casket in a minivan. Like, it's never, ever gonna happen.
It's okay. It's okay to do the minivan thing.
Yeah.
It really is.
We got it.
Well, I was going to have you on one of my Tenacious Eats episodes, but since we have you now on that Bitchin' Real Estate Podcast,
Amen.
we're going to go ahead and ask you the 10 famous questions.
Excellent.
Are you
All
ready?
right.
Excellent. I'm
All right, Mr. Gibson. And you are not Mr. Gibson. You're Weston to me. So, Weston.
Yes, there was plenty Mr. Gibsons, and I'm definitely not one of those. Not yet.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
As it pertains to an MLS description, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word in an MLS description? Oh, Lord. My favorite or my least? Is there a least favorite? Is there a least favorite coming?
Okay, listen to the instructions
I'm
of the
sorry,
teacher.
I'm sorry. My favorite word.
As it pertains to an MLS listing, what is your favorite word?
I'd have to say motivated seller, or in the description, estate sale, or something like that. Something that you can move on quickly.
You know, it's a very common answer. I particularly like that one too.
Yeah. When it has to sell, or the kids get involved, or something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make moves.
And what does that make you think as an agent when you see those words?
So it makes me think that you can go outside of conventional negotiating and conventional standards of doing practices, right? So I like to work with investors and investor groups. I have a couple that I help with their acquisitions and their selling. And so when you see those kind of things, they pop up on the MLS. Obviously, if it's on the MLS, it's harder to get those good deals and to really negotiate hard and get down 20, 30,
Yes.
40K below list.
I think,
But you
Haley, that means he's going for the jugular.
Yeah. That's
What I read in between all those words.
Yeah, so what
right.
can we do to
Go for it. Yeah.
to get them?
That's what that means.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because profit is huge.
That means send me whatever reasonable offer or unreasonable. We're going to work with it, and we're going to take a look at
That's
it.
the
So
goal,
good
right?
job.
Yeah.
All right. As it pertains to an MLS listing, what is your least favorite word?
Oh, that's easy. Like whenever they use descriptive words like very clean or oh gosh, what is it? What is the word that they use when it's
Lovely?
No, the seller. Pride of ownership.
Oh,
I hate
You're like,
that
is every
term.
owner 80?
I hate
'Cause that's
the
what it says.
pride,
Yeah, it does.
the pride of ownership. Because you know what that really means? That this house is outdated as a mother. This house is an absolute pig, but the floors are clean. That's what it means.
Yes,
and
yes.
and it's like
We
pride
did
of
a deep
ownership.
clean.
It's like no. It means just say outdated. Please needs 30 to 80K.
Yeah.
Just put it.
Yeah.
Just call a spade
Fixer
a spade.
upper.
Yes. Yes. Be real. Stop lying.
That's awesome.
Okay, so I think we touched on this just a little bit ago with your family, but when it comes to life, when you open your eyes, what is that thing that turns you on in the morning and gets you to work as hard as you do?
Well, other than family, I mean, providing for a wife and a child is a huge motivator, right? I want to do everything that I can. We got braces to pay for. I need a braces. This one's going to have braces.
Yeah, don't say
weddings.
that. They may be perfectly slightly...
Sure. Yeah, you never know.
Mine are crooked.
Yeah, but other than like just providing for a family, I love working with people. Being able to have a conversation with someone, be able to go to the trenches with somebody. We deal with.
You're a giver.
Oh gosh, I love, and sometimes it's too much. I go above and beyond more than I should. And agents say, "Oh, liability," and there's truth to that. But working with somebody, especially because when you're buying and selling a house, can be very stressful. Maybe someone passed away. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Yep. Maybe you just got a job offer and you have 30 days to be there. Mm-hmm. I've dealt with all of those situations and then some. And just to be able to help someone in that time of need, and with a huge transaction, this can be the difference between them being able to retire in 3 to 5 years from now. So it's huge. And I love that you trust me with that I can give back to that, and then just to be able to help in that way.
Being a giver, you receive your joy from that.
Love it.
And I consider us to be concierges, not just, I mean, we just don't do the transaction. Haley, you're very familiar with sacrificing your time and energy from
scheduling handyman, meeting,
setting up utilities. I mean, just that's what we do, and they've been placed in our hands, and we take good care of them. Nice work.
I have a prefabbed email with the utility setup, especially because I have a lot of clients come from California. They're like, Weston, I have no clue where do I go, and I just have an email, copy paste. Here's SRP, water, electric, trash.
If you're in the West Valley, this is who you call. If you're in the East Valley, I have one too.
Hey, Haley, can you get on that with Hillary? Because we should probably. I just start typing it out.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
I have one template that I use that I send out.
Well, I like to respond right away, so I have it mostly memorized, and I just So. All right, same concept in life. Mm-hmm. What turns you off?
Ooh, pride. I can't stand prideful people, and it's like something you got to work on it, right? Because the sin of pride is, everyone's got a little bit, right?
Yes.
I for sure do. But when someone is prideful, usually there's an air of arrogance that comes with it. So when you're dealing with people who are ignorant and prideful at the same time,
yes,
it is disastrous. I just can't stand it. It just makes my skin crawl. I'm like, because I don't want to help you anymore. Because you think you're smarter than me, or you don't want or need my help.
Why did you call me?
Exactly.
Well, and you can't listen to reason.
Oh
You're
no!
like, stop talking.
Yeah,
I'm your realtor for a reason.
I'm the realtor for a reason. Will you please trust me? Or but that's with any aspect of life. Prideful people are hard to work with, and that's the one thing that turns me off.
Yeah, got it. Awesome. All right. Everyone in this room knows this is my favorite. And don't worry, we will bleep it out.
Of course.
What is your favorite curse word?
I knew you were going to say that. So I try my hardest not to cuss. I used to not be able to. I couldn't finish a sentence without saying the F word for many, many years. But exactly. Haley's pointing at herself. No one can see it, but
it's one of my favorites.
And
they'll see it. We have the video going.
My 2-year-old, his favorite word is the F word now.
Oh no,
that
happens.
Like,
it happens.
Please stop. When I pick him up from the gym, and I'm like, please God, no note today.
That's so funny. My favorite cuss word, the one that I use every day, is son of a brisket. I say son of a brisket all the time. But if I stub my toe really hard or something else, the F word is my favorite one to fling out. Yeah. Or if, that's definitely.
You have to say it.
I have to say it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it. I try not to.
Okay.
It's in my, I try my hardest not to. Ooh, what's up? big.
So we're gonna say your favorite curse word is "son of a brisket."
Son of a brisket.
Because
I
that
love
is
it.
that
It
is your legitimate
It's absolutely
one.
my favorite
So
curse word.
I love that. It's very sweet. It fits
Thank
your
you.
personality, and I approve as the den mother.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, so again, this is a little more on the personal side rather than in business.
Yeah.
What noise or sound do you love?
Noise or sound do I love? Okay, that's a great question. I was not prepared for that one at all. Oh gosh, there's two sides to me. I love the sound of my baby girl laughing.
Yeah.
That's by far number one. When she's giggling, comes, says my name, Daddy runs down the hall.
Yeah, and she's
that's
so cute.
That's the winner. That's my daddy. That's my heart. And the second one is when I'm hunting and I can hear, like, your archery elk hunting, archery deer hunting. You can hear an elk bugle. There's nothing like that.
That's
so
interesting.
as an outdoorsman, when you hear
Yeah.
that noise, that's fantastic. So, but my baby girl obviously wins. But you only get to go hunting like once a year if you're lucky.
So Nick, I know, is kind of into that man tribe and getting back to the roots.
Yeah.
He can relate to that.
Mhm.
So we'll talk about that in just a second.
Oh yeah.
Okay, same concept.
Mhm.
What noise or sound do you hate?
The sound of my cat dry heaving when I'm in bed at night.
I think Nick might have a few funny stories. He's got some strange little animals that live in his house. We
Yeah, I
should
do.
talk about that.
Yeah, we can.
I hate cat puke. And when you hear that freaking cat starting to gag, it's
You throw him
like,
off the bed.
it makes my blood boil. I hate it.
Is this your wife's cat by any chance?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm married into
You
this
are
cat.
a very good man.
I'm married into this cat, and it's yeah,
Not going anywhere.
yeah.
All right, so let's take real estate off the table. Let's just take like anything to do with real estate off: construction, pools, landscaping. What profession would you be in? What would be your dream job if real estate wasn't on the table?
Dream job if real estate was not on the table. I have never thought of that because I didn't know real estate was going to be my dream job.
And it is now.
It is. Oh, I love real
Yeah,
estate.
I
It is
know. That's why we
fantastic.
took it off the table. Okay, take it back
Yes.
off the table.
Well,
take
no,
it
no,
off.
no. I know. I'm just because I didn't think this was gonna be, a dream job not doing anything with real estate. I would, if I were
A ministry,
able to,
maybe.
You know what? I would. That's what came to my mind. I would love to, if I could, just be in the trenches with men.
Yeah.
Young men. I love discipling and mentoring
it.
young guys.
Yeah.
And actually, it's crazy. Some of the guys I disciple are older than me, but that's no big deal. Mentorship is huge because we don't have it in the day of age that we live in. People are,
Man tribe.
statistically, the fatherless America is unbelievable,
Yeah.
right? And it changes by demographic, but people don't have fathers, they don't have uncles, they don't have, those big brothers, those people to like mentor them, go walk them through
Yep.
life, teach them through the hard things. And that's one of my favorite things to do is meet with men. So, and go through the trenches of everything hard.
I love it.
And so that would probably be my favorite if I could do that.
And remind us how old you are, if you
I'm
don't mind.
29.
29 years old, and the wisdom coming out of this young man's mouth. That's impressive.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm super
Yeah.
fortunate. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. My second favorite question, I suppose. If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be with and why?
Okay, well, Jiminy Christmas. There's too many. I couldn't just pick one. There's no way to just pick
Pick one. First one that came to your
gosh,
head.
The
first one.
The first one would always. The first one I would say Jesus, but I'm going to see him again sometime, so that's not a big deal. But I would say Martin Luther King. I would love to sit down. Martin Luther King Jr. I'd love to sit down and have a meal with him, and just to see what that man was going through at that time. Because you read and you have all these things, it's all that craziness, and it is what it is. But I would just love that. That's a historic figure that it's almost in our lifetime. You know what I mean?
He's a minister.
Yes. Oh, he was absolutely.
Yeah.
1966, I believe he died, or 60 something, right?
66.
Yeah,
I believe
66.
it was 66.
Yeah. So that was my dad's lifetime, not mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what I'd be.
Yeah.
I'd probably sit down with him.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Have a steak.
Yeah. We have another little friend here. I shouldn't say little. Nick.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, how you doing?
Since we have you here and we're kind of, I do want to talk a little bit more about spiritual beliefs, man
cool.
tribe.
Man tribe, love it.
I want to hear more of your views on that. Nick is kind of entwined in that. You want to talk a little bit?
Our brokerage does a lot of stuff with just health and wellness, so we just kind of combine the real estate aspect to like just bettering yourself. So they're big on like ice baths, like Cold Fusion, like Brian Colhane. Do you know him or no?
I do. I know who he is. I don't know him personally.
Okay, yeah. So he's like, they're all about like 8 a.m. January, February, jumping in the pool. Like, it gives you like the natural adrenaline of like 10 cups of coffee. But now that it's hot out here, they buy big like ice coolers, literally, and they like jump in them for like a few minutes in the morning. So Mike O'Malley, him, I'm not that diehard, but we went on a little retreat with Venice Beach. Like we were jumping in the ocean when people were like walking around in like sweatshirts. I mean, it was freezing. Did awesome. Ice baths, all that kind of stuff. So,
but it was all men, correct?
All guys for sure. But you did it. I mean, in the pool.
We did some co-ed stuff too here in the Valley, and I loved it. I'm kind of the girl though that was hauling the big ice bags with all the guys, so I'm a little bit of the tomboy.
I can't wait to try. I just had the baby, so I was like, I can't.
You'll do it.
I'm breastfeeding.
Like, she will.
I don't know what it's gonna shock my system, but now I'm ready.
So where do you see, Weston, that need today for the father figure, especially in your generation? Where are you seeing the huge gap?
You know, people think that the things that we've been going through today are new.
Right.
And the only thing that's really new is, honestly, is social media and internet and those form of platforms. But like the things that we're going through as a society and as people has been going on for thousands of years, since the beginning of man, right?
Yes.
I mean, the way that people mistreat each other has never stopped. It's been going, and it's always been the same since what I would call the fall, right? So the need of a father in a family is astronomical. The need for a mother is the exact same, right? That loving, caring mother. But you get your confidence from your dad.
Yeah.
Who picks you up and tells you you're okay, bud, and who teaches you how to be tough, and who teaches you to persevere through the hard times, and who teaches you how to love on a woman, right? And then just the family dynamic, it's so important, and I believe it's under huge attack today. And to say, you don't have to have this, you don't have to have a dad, you don't have to have a mom, you can be however you want it, or you just toughen up, and you do. Or those figures in your life are so crucially important.
You still need a foundation.
Oh gosh, right? Like, and it's all about love. Like, fundamentally, as human beings, we have to know that we are loved regardless. And if we don't have that unconditional love in our heart, and we don't know about it, then you are going to fail, or not do well. It's going to come back no matter what. If you're 20, 30, 40, or 70, it's going to affect you.
I can tell you that I think everyone is familiar with the hardships that I have endured, and I can tell you, without a strong husband and father figure, I would not be here today. Mr. Toko, I
just saw him.
He got the short end of the stick on this thing, let me tell you. But I find the importance of his leadership as my life coach, as my partner, the respect he gives me as a woman, but the fact that he is still head of household is so important. So I love hearing the young generation, younger and middle generation, embracing that. I agree. I think it's very important. Haley?
No, I totally agree. I mean, that's a huge part of why I ended up with my husband. He didn't have those things, and he's the only person in his family who kind of rose above it, and decided I'm going to choose differently. So he dropped out of high school early so he could go to the Marines and not get caught up in
And he rose in the ranks too, in the
stuff.
Marines too, didn't he?
Yeah. So
Tell us again.
He'll kill me. So he went to the Marines, and he ended up being recon sniper, which is crazy. He had, obviously he did ROTC and stuff, but he didn't have a dad to take him hunting. He still to this day hasn't been hunting. So I can't wait for him to do those things with our boys.
Yep.
So I have a special gift that I've been wanting to give Haley. So I kind of wanted to wait till you guys were here too, because I thought you would dig it. And this is a perfect segue into that. One of my big things that I talk about all the time is the Tree of Life movement. The just wanting to live with intention and be kind. Everyone sees my intention stick that I wear around my neck. And these are called the Tree of Life intention sticks. And I have a very special one for Haley. It's been blessed for her. And the packaging by Scott and Marla Berger are the creators. And the packaging is actually done by special needs groups. And each necklace purchased also plants a tree. And as she opens it, this one is made with healing copper, and it's a vessel. It has a cap on it, and inside you can place 3 of the 22 words that the necklace comes with. The words are waterproof, And I'm just going to read them off real quick.
Can I put
Nick,
it
have you
on?
ever seen this before?
No, I think I've
Okay.
seen you've worn that before.
Yes,
I don't know
I
the story
upgraded
behind
to
it.
the
It's pretty
rose
cool.
gold. The words you can put inside, and we suggest putting in 3 at a time. Oneness, believe, faith, gratitude, mindful, be, let it be, love, light, blessed, peace, kindness, health, consciousness, inspire, laugh and joy, courage, happiness, spiritual, trust, knowledge, success, and compassion.
Very
So
Wow.
It looks like a little bullet. You should get one for him too. Since he's the hunter.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, the cap is held on by the chain, and you put your words in there, and you live by those words, and you change them out as maybe your day needs them. It's a reminder again to live with intention.
Does mine have words in it?
No, we haven't picked those out yet,
Okay.
but it has been blessed. So I would like to go ahead and I'm going to pick out a word for you, and I would like these other 2 gentlemen to pick
Oh,
out
this
a
could
word
get
as well.
interesting since you don't know.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
you. I don't know you.
So for you, Haley,
You're probably gonna make me cry. I know it.
I
I'm a crier.
I want
Nothing wrong
joy
with that.
Okay.
for you.
That's good.
So you're going to remember they're waterproof, so
Yeah.
you can bathe in it,
Oh, you
swim
put
in
him
it.
in there. Okay.
Yeah, you
Nice.
actually put them inside.
All right.
It's like a forget-me-not,
I
but
forget
very
me not.
pretty.
I love it. Actually, the Addison Taylor Group. I've met the owner.
Yeah, Scott.
Scott. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
And the Tree of Life, before he started doing these sticks, he had the Tree of Life
Yeah.
because they're Jewish.
Yeah.
And that's huge for them. I've had a good conversation with him
Yeah.
at Danny's car wash while we were sitting there waiting for our cars to get
Oh,
washed for like 45
These
minutes.
have been shared all over the world. There's tens of thousands of them
No
now.
way.
He has taken them to the Vatican and third world countries. He was invited to the castle in England with the Queen.
What?
This is a huge movement. So just look up Tree of Life movement.
That's
It's
very cool.
we believe we can heal the world with living with intention. Period.
Cool.
So
I'm honored. Thank you.
all right. Well, so that was like really like woohoo.
Here's mine for you. I'm going with knowledge because I think it's important to
Love
be skilled in your
it.
trait,
Love
whatever.
it.
We're constantly learning in life, period. So
Yeah, wisdom. That's
doesn't have to be it's experiences as much as reading a book, everything.
absolutely. Oh, I got one for you too. And I got you. I got love.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
because
Aw.
faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these 3 things is love, right? So, that's a very important one.
Yeah.
Keep on that one.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Thank you guys.
Aw,
So
we
everybody
love
gets
you.
3 words.
Go
You put
all
3
the
words.
way
Yeah,
in there?
you put 3 in there. Don't, so when I first joined up with EXP, I
Yeah.
took Colhane and Christy and Lincoln and
I remember
the
that dinner. I was out of
O'Malleys
town.
to the
Yes.
dinner, and
That's what I was just
that
thinking
was
about.
I exchanged those with them.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my thing. That's what I do. And
That's so
we've been
cool.
waiting for Haley. So
I think that's cool. Yeah.
I'm trying to get the third
I give
one
them to
go
certain
down so I can-
clients too that I think would benefit from it. Shared them with the HGTV crew.
Okay.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you just out there
Spread the
spreading
love.
love.
Spread the love.
Spreading
Man.
it.
Spread the
Come on,
love.
come on.
And my book will come with a necklace as well.
You're writing a
So-
book?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's
Oh
right,
gosh,
every
this
Damn.
episode isn't about me. Let's
Drop it, girl. I didn't know that.
Yes. Well, Weston, thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining us today.
No, thanks for having me.
Love the conversation. If you'd like, I'd like you to stay and banter back and forth on the sports section.
You have a sports
that-
section as
We're
well.
going to be introducing that in just a moment.
Yeah.
so
I guess we're gonna do some sports. That's
There-
fine.
we're
there
gonna
we
do some
go.
sports.
All
All right. So Kimberly Toko, Tenacious T.
Haley Schuster, the Blue Line Real Estate Agent.
Weston Gibson, I have no cool tagline.
Nicholas Bartiga, EXP Realty.
There you go. Out.